I want that fire. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday. We are making it. We're making it, right? We always are. We have the Lord on our side, and we are making it. We are on day 88. Day 88, guys. Let me move my cup out the way. Day 88, 100 Days to Brave by Annie F. Downs. Be present where you are. Be present where you are. John 15:12 says, my command is this, love each other as I have loved you. Love each other as I have loved you. If you're watching me live, give me #1. If you're watching the replay, give me #2. And we'll get going here. Happy Thursday, y'all. So she says here, missionary Jim Elliot said, wherever you are, be all there. Wherever you are, be all there. You probably know where I'm going with this. Hang in here, though, with me and listen, because it's so good, and we need this today. We need this. She says, I think that's really important. I think that's really important. Wherever you live, wherever you work, wherever you hang out, be all there. Be all there. For me to do that, I have to put my phone down sometimes. Yeah. Have you done that lately? Just put your phone down and ignored it for a while? Do you do that? Our culture suffers from this whole idea of FOMO, or fear of missing out. We constantly check our smartphones, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, text. We don't want to miss anything. But in some ways, when my face is in my phone, I think I'm actually missing everything. It's true, isn't it? God loves us so much that He gave us His everything. And He asked us to love others the way He loved us. Loving others means being present with them in their pain, being present with them in their joy. It means being all there, all there. Maybe you're not a big phone person. Maybe it's TV for you or a good book, but you know the thing you turn to when you want to escape. Everyone needs some downtime, but don't make it a crutch anymore. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Are you brave enough to believe that you're not missing out on something else? Are you brave enough to believe that wherever you are, you can be all there, and that is exactly where you're meant to be? Yes. Because that's the truth. It's the truth. Think about the people who exude the love of Jesus. When you talk to them, are they distracted? Are they multitasking? I bet they aren't. I bet they are all there with you. I bet they are actively listening and praying over you with specificity because they are brave enough to be present. Today, be intentional about being present where you are. Guys, we have to do that. We've got to put the phone down. Have you ever, one person in particular comes to mind when I read this about people who are all there when they're with you. Don't we all know somebody that when they talk to you, you feel like you're the only one in the room? It makes you feel so special. It's like, man, and it makes you have a good connection with that person because you just feel like, man, they all their attention was on you for that moment. Y'all are in a conversation. It's like nothing ever distracts them. They don't check their phone 10 times. They're not constantly looking around the room or feeling like they need to go or something like that. But their eyes are on you, and when you speak, you know that they're actually really listening to you and that they genuinely care. We're missing so much of that today. So much of that today. Guys, and we are guilty. Y'all, this generation is horrible. Us, me, I'm talking to myself here, to adults. And we're teaching our kids to do that. Right? Whatever we tolerate, even though we see it's a problem that we're doing this at the dinner table, and we're doing this when our kids are with us, and we're always doing this, and like we're not really paying them a whole lot of attention because we're so consumed by what we're looking at on our phones. Guys, it's terrible. We have to put it down. We can't let this thing consume us. It's ruling our lives. It's ruining our lives. We've got to put it down and let people know that, hey, we care. We care. This thing has become an addiction, right? And I know we don't want to hear that. I know it. It's hard. It's a tough pill to swallow sometimes, that there's a problem right here. And we need to put it down and be intentional about being present with the people around us, with our surroundings. Man, have you ever just put the phone down for a little while and stepped outside and just admired the sky, the beauty of nature, the trees, the birds? I mean, like your yard, like anything. Just go for a walk and not look at your phone. Being with other people when you're sitting down for dinner or lunch or whatever, and not picking the phone up and giving that person your undivided attention. Man, guys, we have a problem here. We have a problem, and we got to start putting it down. We've got to stop using this thing all the time. We have to quit. It's a problem. And I heard this saying one time. It said, what one generation tolerates, the next will embrace. Man, I heard it years ago. It hit me and it's never left me. I can't like get that out of my head. It has truly stuck with me. And I'm like, Lord, help me to be mindful of what I'm tolerating. Because guys, sometimes we just got to shut the door on things. And we got to make those hard rules no matter how our kids are going to react and if they're going to cry about it or be angry. We're not here to please them. We're here to please God, right? Right. We've got to put this thing down. What one generation tolerates, the next will embrace it. They will just embrace it. And we are seeing that. We are seeing little toddlers and babies, I mean, just be able to pick up that phone and they're just all in it. No more are they looking at the world around them and just seeing the beauty of God, because we've got them so wrapped in this thing, and we're teaching our kids that this is more important than they are. And in our hearts, we know that that's not true. We know that we care about them more than we do this phone. But guys, that's not the message we're sending. It's not the message we're sending when we're doing this all the time. It's not the message we're sending to our spouse, our family members, our cousins, our friends. We can't even go out to dinner, guys, without, oh, what did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Guys, I am guilty. Oh, God, forgive me. Forgive me. We got to do better. Set rules around this thing. Okay, when we come together, no phones. We're putting them down. We're gonna go old school. We're gonna play old-fashioned board game. We're gonna get outside. We're gonna play some kickball. We're gonna interact with one another. We're gonna look each other in the face. Guys, we walk away from people and we don't even know what they wore for the day. Not that it really matters, but we can't even just describe anybody because we were so stuck in this over things that doesn't even matter. We're scrolling and reading things that people put that don't even matter. Why? It's distraction. It's distraction. Guys, as much as God can use this tool as something good, and I believe that He can, I'm obviously on it right now. He can. But don't be mistaken. Man, the enemy wants to use this as a tool to distract you from the things that really matter. Man, if you're getting on here, do it for something good and get off. Get off. Spend time with your family, with your friends, with people around you, with nature. We're in this thing, and the enemy is using it to separate us. We think it is pulling us together, and it is separating us from the people that we love the most. Those people that are so close, they're in the same room with us, and we can't even carry on a conversation without checking this thing 10 times. What a shame. What a shame that our kids have to be like, Mom, 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 are you listening to me? I'm just being honest. This happens to me. I know I can't be the only one. I know I can't be the only one that my kids are like, Mom, Mom. And I'm like, hang on just a second, Mom. Okay, what? And they know if I'm looking at this, I'm not paying attention to them. They're like, Mom, look at me. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. We have to take breaks from this thing. We have to put it down, and we have to let them know that that's not okay. Sometimes our kids see the problem more than we do. And then we fuss at them. Get off your phones. They're mimicking us. The cycle has to stop. It has to stop. We have to stop it. It has to start with us. No phones at dinner time. No phones. When our kids are in the room with us, no phones. Put them down. Put them down. It's not that important. Social media is not that important. Make rules around that thing. Do it today. Be intentional today. Okay, God, I see that that's a problem, that I am not present where I'm at. Guys, it's so bad that even jobs, even your employers have rules around this thing. I know they do. People get fired for scrolling Facebook while they're supposed to be working. They're texting things that are not even important while they're working, and they get fired. They have to have rules around this thing. No phone while you're working, or I'm going to walk you out the door. They do that because it's such a problem. It is such a problem. So we have to put it down, guys. We need really good, healthy boundaries around this phone. Man, when we're with people, be present with them. Don't it make you feel so good when you know you're in company with someone who their whole attention is just on you, and they're not distracted by those things. Let's do that today. Be Brave Challenge. What if you just took a break from your phone for a few hours, maybe a day? Put it down and walk away. Notice that sting of pain that comes when you think you might be missing something. Notice that. Embrace it. That's letting you know, hey, there's an addiction problem there, and we need some separation. We don't need to be so dependent on that phone and on everything that's going on there, that we just need to be dependent on God. We need to be present with the people who are around us, right? Do that today. Be intentional. Be brave. Guys, we have Holy Spirit living inside of us. We can do this. I can do this. I'm including myself with you here. I am no better. I'm teaching myself today. I am talking to myself here. There's going to be rules around this thing. Put it down. Don't use it when you're driving. Don't judge me. Put it down. There is nothing too important. There is nothing. I tell my kids all the time, they're driving. Oh my gosh. I'm like, do not get on your phone. There is nothing is worth that. Hitting somebody, getting in a wreck, killing yourself or somebody else. It is not worth it. Put it down. Pay attention. Don't get distracted. Turn it off if you have to. Put it in the back seat on the floor where you can't reach it until you get to a stopping place. Get to where you're going. Cut the car off. Then you can get it. Right? We got to have boundaries around this thing. Y'all, I love you guys. We're in this together. We're going to do this thing together today. We're going to make better decisions around our phones. And we are going to be present where we are. Y'all have a wonderful day. I know I've kept y'all. Have a blessed day. And I will see y'all tomorrow on the EMJ Daily. Bye, guys.